All right, Carl, you are back in Florida.
Yes, sir.
And show me that lure that you just put up before we came on air here. That's a beauty. Now, what are you going to catch with that thing besides a shark?
A marlin. It's a teaser.
What comes after that? After you tease them with that beautiful squid-like thing, what comes next?
Well, hopefully it'll hit on one of the lures that we have out in our spread. So
spread.
Good.
It's a literal buffet.
It's a spread. I put a sprout on it every day when I'm trading the market. Long this, short that, little hedge here, same thing.
Well, today we had, you're down in Florida. You flew down there from the Midwest, and we had a nice little from the top 41 to 21, 20-point sell-up. Again, you're not uber bearish, nor am I, but you did. One thing I want to talk about today real quickly is Priceline. Google, Amazon, Netflix, Chipotle, Apple, iSurge, OpenTable, Salesforce, Win, Molycorp, Yoku. All these momentum names got slaughtered today, and that was happening all day. Your thoughts? I know the S&P ad has a little to do with it, so let's talk about this a little bit.
Well, first of all, we have the abnormally high commodity prices, but you just got to love it when they add Momo names like CMG to the S&P 500, a name that's going to get hit by the price of commodities probably more than anything else. So
yeah, but you know how the S&P works, though. I mean, it's survivorship bias. They throw out the old and they take in the new, and if that happens to meet the criteria of a market cap and size, and it's always like this. They always add these names,
I told my boys this morning that I trade with, I said, if I was smart on this pop this morning, I'd be buying some puts on some of these cheap out of the money puts on some of these Momo names and then taking your profits quick on it. You get where I'm heading with that?
Sure.
The only one I told them to stay away from would probably be Netflix because I just don't trust that one either way. But I think that was the play du jour today, is on some of these Momo names that are impacted by abnormally high commodity prices, was to buy cheap out-of-the-money puts on them and bank your money quick on those.
So that trade happened, and again, if you weren't in it, it's probably a little late to be piling in. I agree with you. It's, unless you've been short these names for the last couple of weeks, which they have been nice setups for the last couple of weeks. They broke down, tested an underlying, support, and then just rolled over the hard. This is the hard move that you wanted to be on board for. So you saw it in these rare earth names. MCP had a little blow off top there after its earnings. Again, this thing's not a real company, so you had a lot of these names just kind of blow off. Now, early in the week here, Monday, what do you see coming the rest of the week? The volume was pretty slight all day today. Again, Monday. You had that opening hour move to the high of the day right there. I think at 8 o'clock, we basically saw the high of the day in the SPOOs, and then there was just a trend day down from there.
That's your POMO money coming into the market like clockwork, chasing the market up. And so as long as that's around, that people are going to be playing that. So.
Yeah, and the POMO was done right around 8:30, and as soon as it was done, baby, it was done. And there was no volume. And they had to test that low from Sunday night when the POMO wasn't in there, which was 26s and 26 and a quarter or so. So they took it down. What else you see out there? The euro actually rallied, but it didn't make a new low on this move into the close. Oil didn't make a new low, but it came to the overnight low there around 96s. Not much.
Yeah, but oil's steady Eddie here. I'm neither way, on neither side of it right here. So.
Yeah. Again, a lot of chop. You got to fade the moves right now. Sell those rips back on the bounces, and if you want to buy some of these dips, I'd rather sell the rips personally. I don't want to buy too many dips in this market.
I guess I would just say that the market, in my eyes, is if I'm looking at my timer stuff that I key off from, is setting up for a big move. I guess I would probably understand. Where and how that big move's going to come. So I think there's going to be some head fakes in here. Yeah,
was the news today. Although again, as you said and as I said, this has been telegraphed for weeks. This isn't even news. So non-event, I discard that. So the sell-off today, although, the headlines will say debt ceiling sell-off, has nothing to do with the debt ceiling, folks. The other thing is this IMF news that broke Sunday about the wannabe president of socialist France got pinned for sodomizing a maid in some high-end hotel. Non-event. It's just it's an ugly story. And really quiet today. Outside of some of the anti-momentum being let out of the balloon, there wasn't a lot going on.
Yeah, I guess I would be surprised. I will admit to being a little bit surprised that we're trading where we are now on a Monday. So, but that's fine.
I don't know. Martin Armstrong wrote a piece late last week. He's out of, I don't know if you've ever followed his story,
yeah, a little bit. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
He wrote a piece. I didn't even know the guy's out of jail now since last March, but he wrote a piece. And he's also, in his timing, suggesting that June will mark a low for the next move into these markets. So he's saying June of 2011 is the next big low, and then after that we're off to the races again. So we shall see.
Okay.
Those are the news events, my friend. We'll talk to you tomorrow on the boat. Hopefully we'll get some.
I'll be more in tune. I didn't get in until 3 a.m. here, so I'm. My wits. I was busy lure shopping today. I have a witness as to that. So, yeah.
Show us that squid again.
No, it's not squid.
Now,
Breakfast.
Next time you get one on, you got to call me live. I want to see that thing brought in.
All right, buddy. You got it. Okay. Peace out.
Hey, that was good. Hang on.